Listen, Arthas, I know you're really touchy about the whole plague thing and all your people being slaughtered. It's rough, but on the other hand, you've been defending this town for like 5 days straight, and I'm sure you haven't gotten any sleep. So here's what I'm suggesting, right? Go take a nap, get some rest, and when you wake up, we can have a nice, pleasant conversation about what we're gonna do. But oh, he's going to Stratholme alone. Well, I'm sure that'll be fine. Welcome back to Warcraft 3, where we are continuing with the human campaign. We have a bit of an interlude here called The Prince and the Prophet. Later that afternoon, on the road to Stratholme.
Greetings, young prince. We must talk.
I have no time for this.
Listen to me, boy. This land is lost. The shadow has already fallen, and nothing you do will deter it. If you truly wish to save your people, lead them across the sea, to the west.
Flee? My place is here, and my only course is to defend my people.
Then your choice is already made. Just remember, the harder you strive to slay your enemies, the faster you'll deliver your people right into their hands.
I'm sorry for concealing myself, Arthas. I just wanted to...
Don't say it.
I sense tremendous power about him, Arthas. Maybe he's right. Maybe he does know what will happen.
Nothing he can say will make me abandon my homeland, Jaina. I don't care if that madman has seen the future. Let's go.
Man, the Prophet's not doing too well. Like, he hit a home run when he got Thrall to head west, but, went to King Tyrannus, strike 1, went to Antonidas, strike 2, and now he just struck out with Arthas, so... Chapter 6, The Culling, early the next morning on the outskirts of Stratholme.
Glad you could make it, Uther.
Watch your tone with me, boy. You may be the prince, but I'm still your superior as a paladin.
As if I could forget. Listen, Uther. There's something about the plague you should know. Oh no. We're too late. These people have all been infected. They may look fine now, but it's just a matter of time before they turn into the undead.
What?
This entire city must be purged.
How can you even consider that? There's got to be some other way.
Damn it, Uther. As your future king, I order you to purge this city.
You are not my king yet, boy. Nor would I obey that command even if you were.
Then I must consider this an act of treason.
Treason? Have you lost your mind, Arthas?
Have I? Lord Uther, by my right of succession and the sovereignty of my crown, I hereby relieve you of your command and suspend your paladins from service.
Arthas, you can't
It's
just...
done! Those of you who have the will to save this land, follow me. The rest of you, get out of my sight.
You've just crossed a terrible threshold, Arthas.
Jaina?
I'm sorry, Arthas. I can't watch you do this.
Okay.
Justice shall.
Wow, big turn for Arthas.
Is there danger?
Gather our troops
Certainly.
together. Alright, we have to go kill some civilians now. Because if we don't, they're gonna get turned into the undead. That is very dark. This is kind of the big infamous mission of this campaign, but the effects of this this bit of the story are pretty intense. First, let's kill some bandits. We don't have to feel bad about that. Oh, I'd abandon them.
Certainly. Betrayer of the light. Ready to work.
This is scroll teleport. I don't really need that. Hang on, there might be something in these tents. Maybe that's where they keep the loot.
Of course. Say the word. Orders. I'm ready to work.
Tome of Strength +2. There we go.
Certainly.
Nice.
Certainly.
So, yeah, let's go into the city. This is just a big moment for Arthas's character.
What? Righto.
And it's
Off I go then. All right.
it's very
The light is my strength.
well, I don't want to say controversial, but a lot of people have a lot of different takes on this bit. Where it's like, what should Arthas have done, you know? He's a paladin. He and Uther are paladins, so they're warriors of the church, but they're supposed to defend the innocent.
Is there danger?
And Arthas feels that he has to forsake that duty because
A sound plan. I'm here to help.
if he doesn't, then this entire city is gonna fall, and they're all gonna join the undead armies. So, all he has to do is just destroy the buildings and kill the people inside.
Foul name.
If you wait long enough, they'll turn into undead soldiers.
I've been waiting for you, young prince. I am Mal'Ganis. As you can see, your people are now mine. I will now turn this city household by household until the flame of life has been snuffed out forever.
I won't allow it, Mal'Ganis. Better that these people die by my hand than serve as your slaves in death.
So there's Arthas's justification.
Justice.
These villagers will turn into zombies if you wait long enough.
Justice has come.
So of course there's that kind of finding Mal'Ganis already. There's that kind of moral dilemma there.
I'm here to help.
Like, do you wait for them? You can be more efficient if you just
Stand for the light.
kill the villagers, but
Is there danger?
and in the story that's effectively what Arthas is doing. He is he's just killing the people before they even die and turn into undead. So of course there's Mal'Ganis. He's effectively the leader of the Scourge at the moment, and he's a Dreadlord, as Kel'Thuzad called him. So he's in fact a demon. So we know that the Scourge has some connection to the Burning Legion. There's a lot to talk about, but let's see. Arthas has a level up, so I can get Holy Light or I can get Devotion. I'm gonna max out Devotion Aura.
Is there danger?
And then we'll get another keep upgrade. So we just have to keep killing these civilians. And you can imagine what it's like for these civilians. You can actually see it. There's a WoW instance where you get to relive these events in the Caverns of Time.
I'm here to help.
And literally these people in Stratholme, they have the undead at their gates, and Prince Arthas and his soldiers walk in, and they think they're gonna be saved. Like the prince of the kingdom is here to help protect them. And then he just starts slaughtering them with his fucking big ass hammer, and he orders his soldiers to just purge as many innocent civilians as they can. But in his mind, this is like the right way, because
For my father.
if they don't do this, then the Scourge might just be unstoppable. All these people are going to die anyway. They're all infected with the plague, so they're all going to die and come back as zombies. So he's giving them a merciful death in his eyes.
I'm here to help.
They don't have to come back and possibly, eat their children and shit.
Justice is coming. A sound plan.
We also have a new unit here. We have the Knight, who we've seen a few times throughout the campaign. They're kind of the big tier 3 human unit. They're very powerful and very fast. We need to get a castle, our tier 3 town hall, in order to build them, so that's kind of what I'm going towards now. Although it would be good to get some riflemen as well. Oh, he canceled his blacksmith. That's why we can't do that. Sometimes that'll happen. As you can see, Mal'Ganis is also going to revive. You can kill him, but he won't stay dead for long.
Justice shall be done. What is it?
Kind of have to focus on base defense. I'm talking about the story and shit while trying to play, and that's not ideal. So I'm gonna send more riflemen in, and then we can also get the animal war training, which gives knights an extra 150 health.
Is there danger? Of course.
So to complete this mission, we need to kill 100 people before Mal'Ganis turns 100 people into zombies.
Job's done.
Maybe we can get some priests as well. So Mal'Ganis is back, and he's gonna teleport in. Actually, let's go up here to the zoo, because there's some stuff I want to look at up there.
What is it?
We can go help on that, and then we'll grab these. We can further increase our lumber harvesting now.
I'm here to help. Certainly. Justice shall be done.
Aye, sir. I'm your shooter.
Okay, so Mal'Ganis is in the bottom right over there. And he's starting to get some more guys on his side. The Dreadlord is one of the undead heroes, even though he is a demon.
I'm here to help. I stand for
But look at this, we have all these zoo animals here, which is kind of cool. There's one in particular that I'm actually kind of looking for.
Is there danger? A sound plan.
There's also a goblin merchant there that you can check out.
Job
You have a target?
And yeah, I'm kind of wasting time doing this when I could be completing the objective, but
For honor.
break this open.
Of course. Justice shall
So we have some owlbears in here, but specifically we have Filson the rat. If you try attacking him, your guys will just miss.
What do you need? I've got the beast
It won't
on
do
my
anything.
side.
But one thing that's cute about critters is that if you just spam click critters, then they will eventually blow up.
I'm here to help.
And we can pick up a Talisman of Invasion there, which I'll pick up in a second. I'm trying to do a lot of stuff at once.
I stand for the light.
Let's drop the Mantle of Intelligence and pick up the Talisman of Invasion. That gives a 15% chance to just dodge attacks for Arthas, which is really good. So we should probably take out Mal'Ganis before he kills too many people.
I stand for
Actually, I'm gonna have these guys in their own party. Alright, so let's head down here.
town is under siege.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, that should be fine. We can also get some more knights as well.
Job's done. Job's done.
Luckily, we built enough towers, so we should be good on that end.
Help me, help you.
It's actually gonna be a little tricky.
I
Will
stand
it
for
be
the light.
hotshot?
You can see we also have we can get a second tier of these upgrades now.
Gold is required. Justice shall be done.
Fortunately, we're
Is
in
there
low
danger?
upkeep, so our gold is a bit
Do you require
bit low.
I'm here to
aid?
help.
Help me, help you.
I stand
Down,
for the light.
Sparky.
Job's done.
There's
Justice.
Mal'Ganis. See if we can get him before he groups up with his guys.
Is there
Help
danger?
me.
He's just
I stand.
gonna go meet up with them.
I await your command.
Who's better?
The light is my strength.
Will it be
forces
hotshot?
are under attack. The light is my
Get
strength.
more troops.
Kick down, Sparky.
So Mal'Ganis can put people to sleep, so you can shoot them. You can do damage to them, and it'll wake them up.
Will it be help me?
And now we can take out Mal'Ganis.
Do you require aid?
And now we can start taking these out. Houses here.
I'm here to help.
This way.
Justice shall be done. Betrayal. The light is my strength. I stand for the
Help me,
light.
help you.
I'm here to help.
Do you require
Is there
aid?
danger? Is there danger? You are past redemption. The light is my strength. I
Kick down, Sparky.
Justice shall be done.
Okay.
I'm here to help.
Another one of each.
Help me.
We also have tier 3 spellcasters now, which I can show off on this mission.
Stand for the light.
Down, Sparky.
Your honor.
I come to cleanse this land.
Fountain of Health there.
For my father.
Most of the map's actually revealed, which is unique for this mission.
This better.
Is there
Will
danger?
it be
Yes,
a
my
hot shot?
The light is my strength.
Help
What
me.
ails
Help me.
you? Justice
Do
shall
you
be.
require aid?
Let's not get those.
Off I go then. All right. Is there danger? Justice. I'm here to
Get
help.
down, Sparky.
Oh,
Stand
God.
for
Do you require aid?
the light is my strength.
Over here, my gas won't be up for another minute 30, so we have plenty of time. Trying to fight off a dog again. They know when I'm filming. I don't really think we need tier 2 on this mission. We'll definitely get that more in later missions.
Is there danger? I stand for the light.
There we go. So we're gonna get Sorceress Master Training, which will give him max tier.
I'm here to help.
Help me. Help you.
You can also get the Magic Sentry, which lets our towers detect invisible units, but in the campaign the AI doesn't really use invisible units, so you don't have to worry about that.
Stand for the light.
Will it be hot shot?
Our town is under siege.
Oh,
Justice.
okay.
Stand for the light.
Well, I can actually show off the Call to Arms ability.
Our forces are under attack.
Yes, my lord. What is it?
Get him, militias!
Riders, forward.
So your peasants can turn into militia and they'll go fight. It's pretty cool. And then you can send them back to work. And they should hopefully go back into doing all the jobs they were doing before they turned into militia. Yep. Go grab Master Training. And now we're gonna go after Mal'Ganis before we keep destroying buildings.
Do you
I'm here to
require
help.
aid, human?
Ah, he's all the way up there,
Help
Christ.
me.
The
Help
light is
you.
my strength.
That is a long way. I'm not gonna worry too much if they attack again. I guess since I have the funds, I'll start getting tier 2.
I'm here to help. Is there
Kick
danger?
down, Sparky.
Might as well grab this while we're passing by, waiting for all our guys to catch up with the knights.
Justice shall be done. You are past. I stand for the light.
Will it be hot
Okay.
shot?
I'm here to
Do
help.
you require aid, human?
I stand for the
I
light.
insist.
Is there danger?
Interesting, the heroes usually have normal damage in Reign of Chaos, but Mal'Ganis is given siege damage so he can break buildings quicker.
This better be
strength.
good.
It's just kind of interesting.
I'm here to help.
The Talisman Invasion is a really powerful item, and they usually have... I think they might have one hidden in every campaign, but I'm not sure about that. So our sorceresses now have Master Training, so they can cast the Polymorph spell, which is incredibly powerful, and I'm hopefully going to show it off here
I'm here to help.
This better
once
be good.
everyone's all caught up together. And of course,
Help me.
because they get Master Training, they also have increased mana regen, hit points, and damage.
Is there danger? I
Do you
stand for the
require
light.
aid, human?
They actually do a decent amount of damage now. So let's go ahead and use Polymorph. And you can see we can turn these A-bombs into sheep. So it makes them move really slow, and they pretty much just can't do anything except move around.
This better be good.
And it'll last for a full minute. It's really powerful.
Do you require aid?
But it costs a lot of mana. It's over half their mana pool.
I'm here to
Will
help.
it be hot shot?
I stand for the
You can
light.
still cast a Holy Light on them. Of course, I used that on my Knight for some reason.
Kick down.
And now we also have priests being able to use Inner Fire. So Inner Fire is another ability you can autocast. So you have to choose if you want to be able to autocast Inner Fire or Heal. You can switch between them. Let's kill these guys. Sorry, people, but you're gonna become zombies. So Inner Fire, you cast on friendly units. It lasts a full minute and increases their damage by 10% and their armor by 5. So if you look, that actually gives them more army. God damn, my talkie no good. That actually gives them more armor than Arthas' fully maxed out Devotion Aura, because that gives 4.5. Inner Fire gives a flat 5, which is very powerful.
I stand for the light. Justice shall be done. Betrayer of the light. Is there danger?
Do you require aid?
So you can kind of see the basis of this human army come together. We have the really fast knights and the footmen who can hold the front line, while we have riflemen doing the most damage in the back. And then we have these support casters. The sorceresses can slow, and they can also polymorph the really big targets. And then the priest can dispel, they can heal, and they can buff our own guys. And then of course you have Arthas, who can keep people from dying. He's giving everyone armor, and he can resurrect if need be.
Require aid, human. Help me. Help
I'm
me.
here to help. Is there
This
danger?
better be
I'm here to help.
Do you require
I stand.
Yeah, we gotta find another place. I'm just gonna go down here, and that should be enough to finish the mission.
Search complete.
Oh wow, we actually have tier 3. Did we have tier 3 in the last mission, or tier 2 in the last mission? Huh. As you can see, tier 3 is really expensive, but you get fully maxed out. Oh goddamn. Alright, call to arms. Everyone, go.
Yes, me lord.
I don't think those militia are actually going to be able to
Will it be hotshot?
beat these guys, but they actually do get upgrades. They benefit from our blacksmith upgrades, which is kind of funny. But yeah, those A-bombs are really strong.
I stand.
But luckily, we're almost done with this mission, so we don't really have to worry about it.
Is there danger? Foul knave. For my father the king.
Help me. Help you.
I live once more.
Stand for the light. I'm here to help.
Our forces are under attack. Betrayer of the light.
What is it?
Uh-oh, our peasants are starting to turn back, or our militia is starting to turn back into peasants.
Righto. What? Yes, me lord.
They're actually really fast, too, funnily enough.
Forward.
There we
Our
go.
town is under siege.
And this will be the last of the zombies. There we go, we did it. And there's no bonus objectives for this mission. Mal'Ganis seeks to turn Stratholme citizens into his undead slaves. If he is successful, his armies will be unstoppable. He must destroy their homes and put the plagued wretches out of their misery before Mal'Ganis can claim their souls. Very, very dark.
We're going to finish this right now, Mal'Ganis. Just you and me.
Brave words. Unfortunately for you, it won't end here. Your journey has just begun, young prince. Gather your forces and meet me in the Arctic land of Northrend. It is there that we shall settle the score between us. It is there that your true destiny will unfold.
I'll hunt you to the ends of the earth if I have to. Do you hear me? To the ends of the earth!
Arthas is out for vengeance, because of course he blames Mal'Ganis for making him do that. So we'll do one more mission here for this video. Definitely a really infamous mission. They remade it in WoW, and then they also made an alternate version for Warcraft 3 Reforged. Another interlude, Divergent Courses, 3 days later amongst the ruins of Stratholme.
believe Arthas could have done this.
Jaina! Jaina Proudmoore!
Lord Uther?
Ah, Jaina. I thought I might find you here. Where has he gone, girl? Where has Arthas taken the fleet?
He came to me before he left. I pleaded with him not to go. I told him it sounded like a trap.
Where?
Northrend. He's gone to Northrend to hunt Morganis.
Damn that boy. I've got to inform King Tyrannus. Don't be too hard on yourself, girl. You had nothing to do with this slaughter.
The dead in this land might lie still for the time being. But don't be fooled. Your young prince will find only death in the cold north.
You! Arthas is only doing what he believes is right.
Commendable as that may be, his passions will be his undoing. It falls to you now, young sorceress. You must lead your people west to the ancient lands of Kalimdor. Only there can you combat the shadow and save this world from the flame.
Alright, maybe the Prophet finally got someone who will listen to him. Maybe. We'll see. Chapter 7, The Shores of Northrend. 1 month later, along the icy coast of Daggercap Bay. Oh boy, we're finally in Northrend.
This is a like-forsaken land, isn't it? You can barely even see the sun. This howling wind cuts to the bone and you're not even shaking. My lord, are you all right? Captain, are all my forces accounted for? Nearly. There are only a few ships there. Very well. Our first priority is to set up a base camp with proper defenses. There's no telling what's waiting for us out there in the shadows.
Not only is the land cold, but
Justice
our prince is very cold as well. That was terrible. So, we have 2 main quests. We have to establish a base camp, and then, of course, we have to destroy Mal'Ganis' base, wherever that is. We have our peasants kind of unloading our ships here.
Stand for the light.
And we have seals. I love the seals, they're so cute.
For honor.
I will not kill them.
Danger.
We need to find some levity here in this desolate situation. And we got some frost wolves. So, Northrend is one of the continents they kind of introduce on this, or in this game. They had the continents they had the idea for them, but a lot of all of Warcraft 1 and 2 took place, in the Eastern Kingdoms, and of course on Draenor during the expansion for Warcraft 2. And really, these continents, Kalimdor, that the Prophet keeps talking about, and Northrend are kind of unknown lands. The human kingdoms, pretty much everyone in the Alliance doesn't really know much about them. No one ever really comes here.
For honor.
Scroll the Beast. It can temporarily boost all your guys' damage. Might as well use it, I guess. I won't carry it around, but we'll use it just to have plus 3 damage,
I am ready.
plus 5 damage,
Is my aid
plus 2 damage.
Of course. Justice shall. Certainly. For honor. Of course. Certainly. A sound plan. For honor. I'm here to help. Ice trolls.
Ice trolls.
Of course.
Of course, when we don't have defend on our footmen. Luckily, Arthas is level 7, so he's doing pretty damn well for himself.
I stand for the light.
We can always heal our guys if need be.
The light of my strength.
He's at damage plus 15 right now from all his items.
For honor.
And pushing a greater healing.
Of course. Certainly. A sound
And
plan.
up here.
Certainly.
Ah, spiderlings, Nerubians.
Stand.
Nerubians are a native species of Northrend. These spider folk. They're doing a lot of damage to my footmen.
For honor. The light is my life.
Ah, and when you kill them, they spawn babies.
I'm here to help.
God, if I had Dispel Magic, that'd be great. There's the Spider Lord. And those hit level 8. We're going through a lot of mana here trying to defend these guys.
I stand for the light.
So for level 8, we're just going to grab Holy Light Max. And then we'll kill this Seer. The Nerubians are native to Northrend, and they get a bit more lore in the expansion pack, the Frozen Throne. But essentially, they got into a war against the Scourge, and they ended up losing. But these ones we were fighting here are kind of the survivors of that war. There are still Nerubians who aren't undead. So we have an Orb of Frost here, which is the same as the Orb of Fire in that it gives plus 5 damage. But instead of having splash damage, it gives a slow effect. Now, unfortunately, you can't get 2 different orb effects on one character, so I'm going to leave the Orb of Frost there, but I'll be back for it in a little
A
bit.
sound plan. The light is my strength. A sound plan.
We will
I
definitely be
stand
back for
the
that.
light.
Let's go finish off these trolls down here.
For my father, the king.
For my father, the king.
Justice shall be done. Of course. A sound plan. I'm here to help. For honor.
There we
I
go.
stand for the light. Of course. Certainly. The light is my strength.
Here we go.
Ah, a gold mine. We'll set up our base there. We're under attack. Take cover.
Bloody hell. You're not undead. You're all alive.
Muradin? Muradin Bronzebeard, is that you?
Damn, boy. I never imagined that you'd be the one to come to our rescue.
Rescue? Muradin, I didn't even know you were here.
Oh, just the same, lad. I could use your help. My mates and I were attacked and we got separated. I'd appreciate any backup you can give me.
Of course I'll help Muradin. Let's move.
Okay, Muradin Bronzebeard, a new hero.
I stand for the light.
This is the third and final hero for the human race. So we have Arthas the Paladin, Jaina the Archmage, and now we have Muradin the Mountain King.
The light is my strength.
And we got a base. So let me sort this out while I talk about story and whatnot. Get 2 more peasants there. And I'm actually going to send Muradin back to go pick up that Orb of Frost. So, yes, Muradin is a dwarf of the Bronzebeard clan. The Bronzebeard is the ruling clan of Ironforge. Muradin is the brother of Magni Bronzebeard, who is the king of Ironforge. Muradin was also sort of Arthas' trainer when he was a young boy. Arthas had trouble learning how to fight, and so Muradin kind of got through to him by teaching him kind of a dwarven style of fighting.
Let's do this.
So they're very good friends. Fuck, we need more farms. Son of a bitch. Let me just get everyone to work on this.
I'm ready and waiting.
So he is leading an expedition to Northrend, as we find out here, and he'll explain more about that as we go. I don't have any guys on lumber. God damn. I need someone to repair all this crap. We also have a dwarven base up there that we have to go save.
Ready to work. I stand for the
So, yeah, the Mountain King, he's another strength-based hero like Arthas. He has Stormbolt, which I could show off here. Stormbolt! Haha, yeah, it's pretty good. Slice. And then he also has Thunderclap, which I could show off. BAM! So that hits in an area and it slows, kind of dazes the enemies, whereas Stormbolt stuns one enemy. And then his passive is Bash, which gives him a 20% chance to do bonus damage and stun on his basic attacks. Good old Bash.
All right. What? Yes, my lord.
Make another
Right,
farm.
ready to work. Yes, my lord. What is it? Off I go then. Work. Yes, my lord. What? Off I go then.
Is there danger? For honor.
So, I don't really...
Job done.
Send Murden out to go fight some stuff.
Hammer time! You're kinda slow for a human, aren't you? Let's do this. Let's get it on. Let's do this. That's more
Ready
like
to
it.
work.
It's hammer time. Let's
It's
get it
hammer
on.
time. It kind of became his catchphrase. He says that in Heroes of the Storm,
That's more like it.
where he is a tanky hero.
Let's do this.
Very much based on this kind of moveset.
Ready to work.
Hammer time.
We have an ancient Wendigo here. Wendigos are kind of Yeti creatures.
Let's do this. That's more like it. Yes, you're kinda slow for a human.
Let's see. Can I have one of you come help here? We also have this new unit, the Flying Machine. Oh god. Let's be careful about that.
For a human, aren't you? I'm ready.
Hey, we killed him, but what's that weird cross on the ground? What's that about? Ah! Some enemies will reincarnate upon death.
I am your servant.
You're kinda slow for a
Murden's
human,
actually
aren't
taking a lot of damage. Luckily his
you? I'm ready and
his Orb of Frost is helping him not take too much damage.
Aye, sir. Let's get moving. It's hammer
God,
time.
this Wendigo's smart.
Get it on. That's more like it. For Talisman.
There we go. So that drops Gauntlets of Ogre Strength.
You're kinda slow for
Cool.
a human, aren't you? I'm ready and waiting. It's hammer.
So we have a lot of stuff we need to do. I gotta explain the Flying Machine.
Work. Yes, my lord. Right.
So the Flying Machine is a dwarven aerial unit. I think later they kind of retconned to make the Flying Machines more like gnomish kind of devices. But they can see invisible units, and they can only attack air unless you upgrade them to be able to attack ground. It's actually kind of good because we can fight here. They're pretty good at attacking air, but then again, so are these gargoyles that the undead are sending. The gargoyles are kind of trash at attacking land units. I don't really mind losing this Flying Machine, honestly. I don't really respect them as units. Meriden can throw Stormbolts at flying units, which is kind of helpful.
Kinda slow for a human, aren't you?
Job done.
I'm ready and waiting.
We got blacksmiths, so we can make more riflemen.
What? All right.
And we'll start making towers as well,
Righto.
so we can actually explore this land without having to leave heroes behind. Also want to start getting all these upgrades,
Justice shall
and we want to get a keep so we can start getting tier 2.
Of course.
And we'll start heading out with everyone.
Is there danger?
Locked and loaded.
Locked and loaded.
You have a target?
The light is my strength.
There we go. More ice trolls.
Job done. Job done.
I'm here to help. For honor.
We actually can't get towers without a lumber mill. Whoops.
All right.
Alright, all peasants on duty.
Justice shall be done. I
And
stand
manual
for
health.
a sound plan. Certainly.
And another rifleman.
Is there danger?
What? Job's done. Yes, my
Okay.
lord.
Get
What
some
is
guard
it?
towers, and then we'll get... let's make actually 2 more.
Right.
And... I guess we'll grab defend while we can.
Search complete.
For honor.
Ironforged swords. So you see, we can't get tier 2 upgrades until we get the keep, which is our tier 2
Of course.
main
a
building.
sound plan. Of course.
Oh, we're gonna go up this way so we can try and save that
A
dwarven
sound
base.
plan.
Job's
For
done.
honor.
Escape tower, good. And then we're gonna hang out until we can get. Oh shit! Might actually have to build an altar.
That's them. And they're still under attack from the undead.
Let's move, men. Those dwarves need help.
Christ.
I'm here to help.
So they have crypt fiends here. Those are actually undead Nerubians. As you can imagine, when the Scourge beats people in war, they usually kind of assimilate their race into new undead monsters. And my soldiers start defending now. Black gunpowder is good, and we have our keep done, so we can go ahead and make an arcane sanctum.
Justice shall be done.
Gotta get through this base here before we can move on. Got a bit of lumber harvesting. I'm gonna make a workshop next so I can get long rifles. And we also want to get, yeah, we do need to build an altar of kings so we can upgrade into a castle.
The light is my strength.
So we'll do that next.
Is there danger? Certainly. Justice
Job's
shall
done.
Okay. Make an altar.
Righto.
And let's go ahead and start making some source. Oh, fuck. Okay, you guys.
Our forces are under attack.
Start making some farms. In the meantime, we can get the research for tier 1.
Our town is under siege.
Oh shit, they sent a lich. That's actually a problem. We have to come back and stop that.
Job's done.
I'm here to help. Of course.
You had tier 3 holy light just annihilates.
Job's done.
There we go.
Job's done. What is it? Righto.
I'm here to help.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get some sorceresses, and then we'll build a workshop. And let's go ahead and save these dwarves. A lot of stuff we gotta do. We're actually starting to run low on resources. We gotta be choosy about what we buy.
Research complete.
Justice shall be done. Is there danger?
There we go. That's gonna make us get less gold.
Lord.
I'm here to help.
Luckily we have a second gold mine now, so we can get more gold. Alright, so we have another new unit, the Siege Engine. They call it a Steam Tank. I think the Steam Tank was the old name, but here it's called a Siege Engine. That was changed in the Frozen Throne expansion. But it can only attack buildings, but it's ridiculously good at attacking buildings. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have them be I'm gonna have all these siege units be their own control group. I also need a castle now. We can start getting knights as well. And we'll get black long rifles
Righto.
and
Ready to work. Research all gold.
tier
I
2.
stand for the light. I'm here to help. Is there danger?
You're kind of slow for a human, aren't you?
Let's get rid of. Alright, let's actually reset these control groups. So let's
Aye,
have
sir.
Say the word.
What is your wish?
Arthas be with these melee guys. And the priest, so we can heal him easily. Then Merdin can have the dwarves.
What's happening?
The light is my strength.
Let's get
And the siege. Alright.
ready and waiting.
The flows of magic.
Merdin can also have the flying machines.
Slow for a human, aren't you?
Then Arthas, you can have the casters.
Let's get
Show us a target.
Cool. Okay. We don't need flare. I probably want to get the bombs so my flying machines can attack ground units. start moving out.
You made the right choice.
It's on!
And we'll get a couple more priests.
Ready and waiting.
What'll it be, hotshot?
And then once we get a castle, we'll get our tier 2. Also, Murden leveled up, so we can get his ultimate now, which is Avatar. And here's the storm. Avatar only gives a health boost, I believe. And then it might also make... It might make CC less time, but I think that's Metamorphosis on Illidan. But anyway, in this game, it gives 500 bonus health, 5 bonus armor, 20 bonus damage, and complete spell immunity for 60 seconds. Which is insane.
I want that base leveled.
So that's the base we have to destroy. And as you can see, these gargoyles are just ripping through our flying machines. And we can't heal them because they're mechanical units. So I could just like wipe out this base with what I have now. I might as well. Let's just go for it.
This battle is over.
I don't mind if our flying machines die, but let's go ahead and... For Cosmodon! Roar! He's bashing him. Bash! Yes. Our flying machines don't really know what they're doing now. They kind of grab the flying machine bombs, so hopefully they can eventually do something. Ah! Mountain King's really powerful, but he's very mana intensive as well. Hey, we revived our captain. I didn't notice he died, but now he's back. Now let's have them defend while they're here. And we got another priest. Our priest is dead, unfortunately. Never mind. Giving up on it too early. And we pretty much have this base wrapped up. Our poor flying machines. I at least want to see the bombs that they can drop. Drop them over here. It does a decent amount of damage. 21 to 27 siege. But they're still not that great. They're good for scouting. They're really cheap. You can build them fast, and they're really fast. They can spot invisible units. So they're just like the perfect scouting unit, but for combat, they're not that useful. There we go. We destroyed Mal'Ganis' base.
All right, Murden. What were you doing up here anyway?
Well, lad, there's an ancient waygate that lies somewhere in this glacial wasteland. Supposedly it transports you to a hidden vault where a rune blade named Frostmourne is held. We came here to recover Frostmourne, but the closer we came to finding the waygate, the more undead we encountered.
Prince Arthas, we haven't found any trace of Mal'Ganis.
No matter. He can't hide from me forever. Captain, I want you to establish this site as our primary base.
Yes, my lord.
That's the wrong icon for the captain. Oh, Reforged. God damn, Reforged. What are you doing to this game? There you go. We are still on the hunt for Mal'Ganis, and now we're also made aware of a rune blade by the name of Frostmourne that Murden has been trying to find. So, the hunt continues.